An open letter to my college friends. I have known you for 4 years now. 4 years, but it still feels like we've just left home, unpacked our bags, and hugged for the first time. How can it be that so much has changed so quickly? I don't even have time to catch my breath. I often wonder if college is such a strange and wonderful place for others, and I think it has to be. Even though our campus is small, it is mighty with memories. I feel that way about us. We haven't been together long, but there are so many stories. From the moment we met, we'd begun making history. Late nights at Denny's, movie marathons on weeknights, endless conversations about God and love and what our purposes are, wrapped up in a glowing, buzzing cloud of booze. Going to classes we hated and ones we really loved. Having our worlds expanded by others. We may be just like everyone else here, all sharing the same experience, but it feels so uniquely personal that I can't fathom people have lived like we have. Who else got kicked out of their room for a weekend because their roommate had a boy she met online staying over? Who else drank an entire box of Franzia on a Tuesday night and got up for their 8 a.m. class the next morning? Who else would go night hiking in the woods, setting up small fire pits and telling stories long into the night? I have spent these last few years collecting things. God, I love this stuff. These small, useless objects hold so many memories from such a short amount of time. And now that I have to pack these things away and separate them, it's hitting me. We're about to become college graduates. Where will we be 2 months from now? 6 months? A year? My home here is now being dismantled. When the last box crosses the threshold, the clock will strike, and it will turn back into the plain, old, boring house that it is. No longer alive with the love between my fiancé and I. No longer the spot for our family dinners together. I can't help but wonder, where are we going? It feels like I'm hurtling towards a black hole, something that will pull and twist me into a new version of myself. But who will be coming with me? Will we even still talk in 2 years? 5? I want to say yes, but I know the way of life. We head off to different counties, states, countries. We stop texting regularly, calling even less. Eventually, it all breaks down to occasional Facebook stalking, the tender wisp of nostalgia pulling us back into thinking about the past. But let's try. Let's not forget who we were here, who we were to each other. Let's not forget how much time we spent playing video games together, planning our weddings together, bitching about classes and family and jobs together. Please don't forget how you inspired me to change, to be better. How you were there for the first major metamorphosis in my life. This is my promise to you. I will not forget. In 20 years, you will be the stars in the stories I tell to my children about my crazy college days. I will enjoy teasing my husband about his drunken escapades someday, since this is the place where we met, where we had our first home. We were going to school here when he asked me to marry him, and I said yes. I know that's true for many of you. Let's jump into the future wholeheartedly. Let's work hard and make our lives matter. Let's get married and raise children and watch the years between then and now stretch further and further. Let's not be afraid of leaving. In the end, I know I will always find my way back to you because I love you, and I know you love me too. With warmth and gratitude, Mariah.